If you haven't done it already, do hashtag name in the chat. If we get some babies, then you can be, we can name you after this. Okay. Never heard of the legend of King Woo-Boo. Alright. So this is our third session, but if you weren't here for the first two, don't worry about it. This is actually a great point to join in. We did start as the Duchy of Kiev, which is way down over here, and specifically is the Duchess Dobrava, who married like the most insane dude in terms of stats, Xenia, who is currently still alive. He is a strong, genius, attractive. The thing is, this 769 Kiev start is awesome. You've got a lot of great neighbors that you can conquer pretty easily. It's great for expansion, but you can marry the dudes with the craziest genetics in the game. We had 6 children together. Out of those 6, how many do you think got any of these genetic traits? The answer is 1. 1 child out of 6 got a single one of these traits, period. And it's our second daughter. 5th kid overall, Bedinsis. Like, oh my god. He did become a genius, which is the best, which is great. But yeah, we kind of got a little screwed on our genetic RNG. I thought, so if you guys play the exact same start, you're probably going to be in a much better position in terms of your bloodline. Now, being the fact that we are unreformed pagans, you know, tribal government, all those things, we do have Gavelkind as our succession. So as we die, our territory does get split, you know, amongst all of our, well, in this case, male children. And so normally, if you're Gavelkind, you actually want to limit how many kids you make. But we needed to get our bloodline kickstarted. The Turov bloodline, there's really not a lot of us. In fact, if I still have the search over here, I guess I could set it to search all. Here's everyone in my dynasty. There is me, right? I'm 23, by the way. This is sort of my age. I'm the oldest person in my dynasty right now. I'm the son of the original Duchess/Queen. I'm 23. There's my 20-year-old sister. And then there's some of our kids. Yeah, then there's Bedinsis, another sister, but she's 13, 11, 4, 4, 4, 2, 1. And that's it. That's the entire bloodline, one of which is actually a bastard that I had with a concubine. So there's not a lot of us right now. So it's still going to be important to kind of, sort of pop out as many kids as possible, just so that we can have our dynasty spread out a little bit. Because right now, for example, we're holding too many duchies, right? We've got 4 duchies, which means we have, you know, a bunch of penalties with our vassals and things like that. And I would like to give those to family members. But we don't really have the family members to give them out. Wait, is Bedinsis the 13-year-old daughter to a 23-year-old? No, she's not. Bedinsis isn't our current daughter. Bedinsis is our current sister. Right, so Bedinsis, so we started as Queen Dobrava, well, she was Duchess Dobrava, and Bedinsis is one of her 6 kids. We're this kid. So we actually played as Dobrava first. She only made it to 33. But in that time, she basically built all of this and founded the Kingdom of Ruthenia. And then we sort of YOLO'd her in battle, she just insta-died. No decision, no anything, you're just like, oh, you're just dead. She had 6 kids. First glaciated Viking took over. But he died almost instantly. Terminal leprosy. He's 20 years old. He's my twin. He was like my current character's twin. And he died like almost instantly from leprosy. It was very disappointing. So now we're playing as King Woo-Boo, who is actually our mother's favorite. We're playing King Woo-Boo. So the 13-year-old Bedinsis is my sister at this point. It's hard to think about different contexts. Marry sister, dad for more geniuses. I mean, crazier things have happened, but I don't know. Actually, I don't think we could, because that would be his daughter, and I don't think we can. You can't marry your sibling or your child with our current like religion/culture. I think we'd have to go Zoroastrianism. Quetzalcoatl, we do have a Discord channel for subscribers. If you look down below the video, there will be instructions on how to join the Discord channel. It is currently just for Twitch subscribers. Just to reform a divine bloodline. Well, that's the thing. If we reform our religion, we get to choose what the tenets of our religion will be. And then we're going to be able to make some pretty crazy decisions. Now, at this point, we really need to look at internal things. Like, we started down here, our mother, Queen Dobrava, went and expanded about this much, enough to form the Kingdom of Ruthenia, which she did as early as possible, because it was critical for us to form the kingdom. Because of Gavelkind, if she had died without forming the kingdom, all of our land would have split apart between all the siblings. We would have had to start all over again, which would have been pretty messy. So she had to form the kingdom as quickly as possible, which unfortunately means we couldn't milk the subjugation CB quite as far as we wanted, but we had to play a little bit safe. One of the upsides to having Glaciated Viking die so quickly is Glaciated Viking was, because we are pagans with the Gavelkind succession laws, once per lifetime of our ruler, we get a free subjugation CB, like cause for war, against one of our other pagan neighbors. So Glaciated Viking was able to do his, then basically insta-die, and now King Woobu over here got to use his and gain a little bit more territory. I don't remember who did what. I think Glaciated Viking took this territory, and Woobu took this. And yeah, it's pretty border gore. You're like, well, why didn't you take Lithuania or Volhynia over here to reduce some of this horrible border gore? Well, the reason is holy sites. There was a holy site up here and a holy site up here. We have one in Kiev as well. We now control 3 of the 5 holy sites for the Slavic pagan religion. If we could get our moral authority to 50%, we actually would be able to reform our religion at this point. I mean, we need 750 piety, but that's not, that's relatively easy in comparison. So if we got our moral authority to 50% and had the 750 piety, we'd be able to reform the religion, because we control 3 of the Slavic holy sites. In practice, we may need to go and grab one more just to get the moral authority to climb up a little bit more. But there are a few other ways to do it as well. Anyway, if we do that, we can reform our religion. All sorts of really interesting things happen. I'm not looking to start any more wars right now. Partially, currently we are still threatening. If we were to start a war, for example, let's say we wanted some coastline, so we want to declare war against this fella over here. You can see that there's a defensive pact. A ton of people would join against us to protect the territory over here. So at the very least, we have to wait for that to go away. But I'm mostly concerned about internal politics at this point. And actually, yeah, that's a great question, Life Until Love. How do we increase our moral authority? I'm actually hoping for feedback from chat about any extra tricks and things like that we can do. I think people said one of the ways we can do it is if we build more temples, that could do it. If we win a holy war, that will do it. We need to, like, right now we're losing 9% because someone somewhere lost a holy war. And someone somewhere had a temple desecrated, which actually might be us, because we do have a temple over here in Kiev, and the Magyar keep raiding. And they're really strong, because they're like all mounted units. They're all horse people. They're a horde. And they are really nasty, dangerous. And hopefully at some point we can go and do that. If we loot heretic temples, that will do it. Okay, cool. Well, one of the things I need to do is we do need to get to the coast. Either up here or over here, because we are pagans, we can raid people for money. As pagans, we actually don't get much in the way of tax dollars and things like that, because we don't have any, we don't have real holdings, right? We don't have real castles and things like that. They're just spread out tribes, so tax money is really low. But what we can do is we can raid. Now, by default, all we can raid is provinces that touch our territory, adjacent territory. And if we go to the economy map mode over here, everything the light touches, everything our borders touch is in red. These are all really poor provinces. To get to the richer stuff, the greener ones, we have to maybe get to Belgrade. This is actually fairly close, but not close enough. It's not adjacent to our land. Olvia, Odessa, Perichin, these are, but Belgrade is not. And then the richest stuff is all over here, but we can't raid that unless we got boats. But we literally have no coast right now. We do have access to these big rivers, and boats can travel up and down these rivers, but the provinces on the rivers can't actually have a boating industry, unfortunately. So, is Serbia Christian or pagan? I believe they are. They are Tengri. They're pagans. Or he is. Hold on. Oh, they're actually Slavic pagans. He assassinates some Magyar kings so we can split them? Maybe. I don't know if we've got a lot of friends in the Magyar court that would assist us. That might be part of the problem, but it's something to consider. And they do have a holy site over here. There's a holy site right there. But I think the person who controls it, yeah, the person who controls this holy site is currently Tengri. So his liege is Slavic, which is good, but the person controlling this holy site is not. Unfortunately, because this whole place is Slavic, we can't holy war against Serbia currently. But, you know, maybe some of the rulers or stuff will change. So there might be that. I wonder, what would happen if we... Alright, there you go. That's our province over here. Any chance we could assassinate this guy? I mean, he's currently stressed. He's 58 years old. He's probably not long for life. What's his heir? Yeah, he's Tengri as well. I can't send a, I can't send my diviner over here to do any conversions or anything like that either. But I wonder, because that would raise our moral authority. Because, yeah, right now, we don't control... What is this place called? Is it this one? City, temple. Fuxani. So, Fuxani over here, we don't control it. Now, I think... Yeah, we get 5% for partial control, because I think the leader of Serbia is Slavic, but the leader of this province isn't. I don't know, but potentially that could go up to 10%. I'm not so worried about that. Mostly I'm worried about Arcana, which is right over here. U administration. It's being led. It's a Germanic pagan, and yeah, you're totally independent. So there's not any sort of Slavic involved here at all. Yeah, so I think that's probably what zero. And yeah, some things are being sieged all over the place. Maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. Okay, bit of a recap over there. In terms of goals, right now it's mostly just, you know, survival and telling an interesting story, because that's the fun part of CK2. But I would very much like to see if we could reform our religion, which would be awesome. But short-term goals is really going to be about getting our internal house in order. We have some vassals who hate us a lot. Now, we did finally, I think at the end of last stream, we were able to develop, I think we needed the technology, but we got the technology and changed it so that we're allowed to revoke titles. Now, we can yoink the titles from anyone we want, but that would be seen as tyrannical and would ruin the opinion of most things everywhere. So really, it's going to be like, oh, so there's someone who can be imprisoned over here, the shaman. Don't know, he's not currently doing anything, but he's a murderous traitor, so presumably he assassinated someone, and we know about that. We can't check his kills, so I don't know. We have a chance to arrest him. If we fail to arrest him, he might declare war on us, which would sort of be the best outcome, because if he does... How come he doesn't have an heir listed? Maybe shamans don't have heirs? How does that work? Anyway, if he raises up against him and we beat him, which should be fine and easy, then we throw him in jail and we can strip his title away. And then what we can do is we can give these titles to other people. But holding the temple here isn't particularly useful. And typically what I would do is I would try to be like... I would be okay with having a bunch of these chiefs and stuff like that individually sort of rise up, put them down, revoke their title, and give it to a family member. The problem is we don't have the family members. Where does the money go when he dies? That's another thing I'm not sure of. The story of the Motorsport Manager? Well, the story we sort of explained in the end of the last video. It'll probably come back, but I don't know when. It'll be on hiatus for now, and we'll see about things. That's right, Darkest Dungeon is on sale on Steam. Also, if you haven't done it yet, Borderlands 2 plus all the DLC and expansions and everything like that is free on the Epic Game Store. As long as you go and you click the button this week, it'll be free and in your account forever. It's a $0 game, which is kind of amazing. So, and the prequel, or the pre-sequel, which I haven't played yet. But yeah, definitely recommend. And actually, I was wondering, for people, for subscribers and stuff like that, and people in Discord, I might, like, organize a couple of random, like, Borderlands nights to just, like, let's just get together and play or something like that and derp around. Yeah, because Borderlands is great, but it's especially good with people. That's where it's really at its strongest, is you play as a group. So we will see. Okay. I think I'm going to try to arrest this guy because I'm kind of curious to see what this is going to result in. I'm going to move my retinue on top of Plock to start off with. I'm not going to put my marshal there. Putting a marshal there would increase the chance of successfully imprisoning, but I kind of want it to fail so that we can either have him raise a rebellion and then we can arrest him and things like that, or he'll just flee to another court, in which case, theoretically, we'd still get to assign this title to someone else. I don't know. Yeah, our domain is only 7 of 9, so we can hold a few things, although the temple holding would be the wrong holding, so I don't know if we want to do that. In terms of our court, it's not bad. We don't have a very good marshal. Oh yeah, we invited a bunch of Africans last time. I don't know how we have diplomatic range over here. But we were looking for good possible other marshals and commanders, and there were multiple people from somewhere over here. I don't remember. I don't think they were even from the same country, but quite far away, because they're African pagans, not Muslims, not over here, but over here. And I don't know. Maybe something had happened. Maybe they weren't from here. Maybe something had happened and they got banished and they fled to a court and, you know, they were hiding in, I don't know, the Byzantine Empire, and then we were able to invite them to our court. I have no idea how that happened. But we've got them, and there's some people with huge skill. That being said, because there's a giant cultural and religious mismatch, they're not huge fans of us. Also, I'm a known murderer. These things happen. Actually, I'm only getting -9 from religious differences. Oh, and the -9 from foreigner. That's where it is, too. So I don't know if I want to put you on the council, especially since you currently be a discontent. Baden over here would theoretically be okay on the council. Attraction to tribal kinslayer. Wow. That's funny. I mean, you would still be a lot better. I don't like that you're ambitious. Another ambitious. So I don't know. I would really like a better marshal, but is it just me, or these seem kind of shitty? Oh, one of them was from a mercenary company. Oh. See, I don't know about seating these people on the council. What do you guys think? Here's a chief who's freaking a genius and everything like that. They're only 16. Want to become king of Crimea. Batman must have a seat. No. Batman. We could, like, some mercenary company. You will gain part of the income the company brings when hired by another party. Wait, what? What is this? But yeah, demand religious conversion is grayed out. Oh, I'm not of a religion that can demand that. Marry the genius to Bedinsis matrilineally. That is interesting, actually. Okay, right-click to interact. So, if I click on him, I'd be appointing him. The interface is inconsistent sometimes. Right-clicking chooses people, but I think... Okay, that's fine. And then how do I open your character sheet from here? That's not it. Because if I click him, it's going to assign him into my council, so I don't want that. How do I open his character sheet? I guess, you know what, the best thing to do is probably just toggle him as a star, and then click on him over here. Oh, he's married already. Oh, she's ugly. Wouldn't you just be happier without her? Do we murder his wife and then marry him to my sister? He's got land. I don't know if you'd want to do a matrilineal marriage. Oh my god, chat. You guys are brutal. He's got land. He might not go for a matrilineal marriage. Oh! Oh, fuck. If I killed him, I'd get his land right now. Seeking 2 brings out the dark side in all of us. If he would be willing to go to a matrilineal marriage, it would be great, because his kids would be of my dynasty and would inherit this land. He will 100% not go for matrilineal. And that's what I think. I don't think he'll go for matrilineal at all. So I think the best bet is actually to just kill him. The genius with the crazy good stats. Now, only one person can join. Not even bribes are going to work here. So, alright. None of that right now. I guess I could plot to revoke. As well. For some of these things. But I mostly have to get people to like me more. Alright. I have to distribute some duchy titles. So here's what I'm going to do. Normally I do it to my dynasty, but I can't. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for people who are already a ruler, but ideally only have one province. So they're not very strong, and or either already like me a lot or won't like me at all. That's in the shaman here. It's like it's weird. Like either one is kind of okay, and no one likes me at all. But part of it is because we do have -20 from too many duchies. See, he's only got one thing. It's over here.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
So we could grant him... We could grant him the duchy that... It's whiskey and chocolate. The duchy that he's actually in. I mean, I don't know if we need to do that, because then we'd lose another chiefdom. I mean, he'd probably ask for it. He's not ambitious, though, which is nice. What is the whiskey and chocolate? Hey, Ender! Pivot, hello from Kiev! Oh! Was surprised to see my home Quill 18 in the same notification today. Alternating between SpaceX and your stream is hard! Cheers! Well, thank you very much for being here. That is awesome cool. Do we agree about this? I can't grant a title to Bedinsis because she's a girl. No grant landed titles, and it's not just because she's a kid, because I can't do it to my older sister as well. Yeah, I could spawn some nobles in the menu, which actually is probably a decent idea. I don't remember, is there any cost to this? A little bit of gold, but it might be okay. We could also just invite some randos. I mean, the thing is, I'm still a kinslayer. Yeah, I could give him both titles. He would like it a lot. I feel like I kind of have to give some things away. Oh, I don't actually control this. Oh, but yeah, okay, right. Yeah, no, that's okay. Crude, temperate. I'm gonna give him some land. I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna give him this and the lore titles. So yeah, I'm not actually. I don't have the chieftain of. What is it? It's more like Swutsk or something like that. Swutsk. Anyway, I don't control it myself. It would just be right now. This count like bends the knee to me directly. Instead, the count would bend the knee to this guy, who would then go to me. I think this is probably a good idea. And yeah, he'll love me. Which actually means, well, he's got shit intrigue. What I need to do is maybe find the people with highest intrigue and make them love me. I'm gonna unpause now, finally. I've given away a little bit. I'm gonna wait for more. Oh, everyone's leaving the defensive pact. Oh, that's nice. So we might actually go for one of these provinces fairly quickly. I'm assuming this is coastal. Maybe it doesn't. Is there a way to tell if it is? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, it does say, I'm just going to check a county I don't control. Okay, not coastal. So yeah, these are definitely coastal because it doesn't say in the tooltip it's not coastal. I mean, I can't raise the levies because I don't own the territory, but... Alright, so if we take one of these provinces... then we'll be able to start building some ships and maybe going raiding some richer places. Can you get memo? I see a Republic vessel nearby just waiting. You can see the docks at the end. Oh yeah, right over there! Okay, cool, thank you. Alright, we've been building some stuff, but let's wait. Alright, you. Alright, you're locked away. But yeah, I can't revoke your title. Oh no, he's still a traitor! Oh! Then I will do that. So, I can't really hold this temple directly. It's no bueno, so I should give it to someone. I could just spawn a new person, which might be okay. The other thing I could do is check for non-rulers who like me a lot. This will make them into a religious type person. I don't know if that matters. Like, Mitrofan is actually my friend. So what if I just give him this temple? I think that's probably okay. I mean, he already loves me like crazy. I suppose I could give it to someone else. This is my father. I could give it to my father. Oh, yeah, we could make him into a diviner. Whoever this goes to. This marshal... I mean, he's in my realm. But I guess not in my court. Ah, he's ambitious. But yeah, we could make a really good diviner. I guess they're ambitious as well. Ambitious people tend to be pretty high in the list because they're pretty skilled. I can give something to you? Oh! Oh! I don't know what happens if I give the temple to one of my... So let's say I give the temple to Bedinsis. I could actually give it to my sister here. She's ambitious. I mean, she's good at intrigue, and that's why I was like, oh, it'd be nice to make friends with someone who's got that, but... I think that would be kind of dangerous. But let's say we give it to Bedinsis. I don't know if female diviners can marry and have children. That's what I'm not sure about. Can she still get married and have kids? Don't control her marriage. True, but I could assign it. I think they can. I mean, I guess I could check, like, my current diviner here. This priest... Oh, no! Oh, wait, yes. Okay. No, I can still do this. There was no button here, but I guess because I didn't control her directly. But I can still arrange marriage. I mean, I could force science it with the elder sister. You know, if I could get her to like me enough... Might be hard because, you know, the dynasty, and I did kill someone in my dynasty, apparently. I'm just worried that a high intrigue person who might hate me. This one's already married. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to give it to her. I mean, the lower temple doesn't matter. Boom. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I did consider I could betroth her first or something, but I think this is going to be okay. Oh, did she take my marshal with me? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and just make the swap. You know what? I'm going to go for this guy because at least he's not going to be discontent. That's going to be fine. I don't know if we're going to organize a raid right now. I think if anything, we might just train troops to make sure... Actually, our levies are in pretty good shape. You know what? You can just do the default and maybe improve commanders. I'm fine with that. Oh, my vassal, my sister, is arguing with her husband. Seems quite upset and they're almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you're watching them. I should intervene or it's none of my business. This could go badly, but it might give me an opportunity to improve my relation with my sister. I'll try to intervene. The priestess seemed very grateful for my help and promised to return the favor whenever possible. So 15 opinion for 3 years and owes me a favor. Okay. We can make sure that they vote like me in the succession, so I could force that or something. Okay. Let me just wait on it right here. Has hubby hated the fact she got a temple? Maybe. In the court to scheme. Owes me a favor. Fine. Oh, they're reforming the defensive pact against me. That's okay. This is going to degrade pretty quickly. It's going to drop below 5%. People won't be able to form new stuff. We don't have to rush to hit that. I'm looking mostly for a lot of internal stability for a bit, while we get our vassals sorta sorted out. Yeah, Kinslayer's pretty bad. So we killed a High Chief Classic Brad. I don't remember why. I don't remember why. But I think it was very strategic. We have new heir! If we die, we'd be Chief Niemist, who's my nephew. And that's just the way the votes are going. I mean, as long as it's in my family, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Even the obligations doesn't matter that much. There we go. Defensive pact is gone. Maybe we should start stuff over here. We're no longer threatening. I mean, we'll have to use a pretty crummy CB. Like, just, you know, the conquest thing, which is going to cost us, what, in prestige to start it? It actually doesn't. Ooh, a new commander. Yeah, sure. And he'll like me a lot. I mean, meta. Wait, is this my wife? She wants to kill Gintar the Heavenly, who I think is one of my concubines. My wife wants to murder one of my concubines. Yeah, I think he was plotting. Was he plotting to kill me? So I was like, I'll kill him first. I think so. Alright, so if I were to declare war on you... I mean, either one is bordering. Is one more valuable than the other? They're pretty much the same. Yeah, I'll just declare war for the one in the south because it'll look a little bit better with our borders. I just want to go and get some coast. I think that's going to be okay. Quick save first in case I misclick something really stupid here. Check. There's no pact. There's no one's going to jump in. We'll send this. I don't think I'm really going to need a lot of troops. Actually, I think I'm not going to raise all my troops. I'll just raise the one from Kiev itself, which should be tons. Vast bulk of my troops. Plus, of course, we've got the retinue, and we'll just move out there. We want Gotland. That would be cool. Well, now that we'll have access to the coast, things will change a little bit, which is going to be nice. We haven't fought the Magyar much. They have come and raided us a few times, and we tried to fight them and it didn't work. We did this. Just a random courtier. His education is not very good. Oh well. That's fine. We've got the Groom of Heir, and because I would really like a lot more kids. Yes, it makes the inheritance a little bit funky, but I kind of just want more people of my dynasty in general. I think that would be very useful. All right, merge up. Let's go and boop this army one time, and then we'll go and start sieging some things out. That's going to be okay. Gamer Taurus, thank you very much. If you can't make your vassals like you, you can always murder or retire them early. The assassinations will continue until morale improves, is basically the situation where we are. Congrats on your name, the Accursed. Oh, I am the Accursed. Oh, look at that. Why? Is it because I'm a kinslayer? I like, he's known to have slain members of a fair family. People around him both admire and fear him for it. I like it. It's like, it's so different in the tribes. Camouflage outposts have been built in Kiev tribe. Okay. Victory and prisoner. Excellent. We'll do some sieging. So we've built everything. It would just be a question of some upgrades at this point. Which I will start with. I think the percentage levy size actually right now would be kind of strong. We'll start a little bit of that. We'll do a little bit of this. Been a bad boy. A little bit. Have you been able to test CK3 yet? Well, first of all, if I had been, I probably wouldn't be allowed to talk about it. Just do this. It's gonna be fine. Actually, no, you're big enough, you know, to siege. Let me move the big group in case there's a fight. Okay. But, no. CK3 is too far away, man. What, September? Right? Betrothal. I think, no, because I really need to do some matrilineal marriages. I should probably just arrange a betrothal with the Dinsis now, just to get some of these messages to stop. I don't like answering the questions, because if I do get, you know, my hands on it at some point and have an NDA and then I can't answer, it's like, well, that proves it. See how it's, like, funky there? But no, I haven't. I wish. Alright, 92%. This siege is about to finish, and that'll be the end of this. that'll definitely 100% us. If we just went over here and won another battle, it'll probably do it. There it is. Okay. Oops. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Done. Done. Would not surprise me if it became threatening again. I mean, we didn't take a lot of land here, but still. So we're controlling this directly, which is great. I can't raise fleets because we possibly don't have boat tech. Yeah, we have no shipbuilding tech right now. Although, we could go and unlock it. Do we still need buildings? It's possible that without a building, we won't be able to do it anyway. Shipbuilder. Shipbuilding tech is level 1 or greater. Did we not? It is level 1. We just boosted it. Okay, some raiding going on over there. Vicky 3. Yeah, Victoria 3 confirmed. Yes, you're right. Xenia. So this is my son, named after my father. Yes. And he's my eldest son. So possibly the person we would choose to inherit our stuff. Although, again, we're really fine with it being inherited by anyone in our dynasty. That being said, what I think we're going to do is we're going to take Thrift because it has a chance of generating some with higher intelligence because it can lead to Curious, and Curious can lead to an intelligence boost. So we'll go with that. Tech is by county, not country. Oh, you're right. So yeah, if we look here, shipbuilding is 1. So when I unlock here, it's in my capital. So in Kiev, we have access to shipbuilding 1. And eventually that might spread, but it's not there right now. Yeah. Now, all right. Oh, I can't. I was going to say, I can spread cultural tech, except no, I can't, because as the unreformed pagans, our diviner doesn't have that option. I don't know if there's anything I can do to increase the tech rate. I mean, prosperity, maybe? My wife, Meta, is pregnant! Well, babies. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be an EU4 series for Emperor, for sure. It's been a while since we've played, and I've been itching for it. Yeah, of course we can use rivers, but we can't raise boats. A province has to be coastal to raise boats. Then the boats can travel up and down rivers, but you can't sort of build the boats in the river. My wife has the oh yes, unusual taste. I am greedy, so I can choose this option. It might make my wife stress, and it'll make her angry. I think we'll just spend a gold on a hare's head. Sounds good to me. 1 hold gold. Okay, so we're still going to let some of this sort of settle down for a little bit. Ooh, we're studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. Acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize the art of war might be well worth studying. You should be a master of strategy. The student of strategy will be removed. Instead, will become the adept of strategy. Oh, nice. This is probably an event change that started because I'm war-focused, right? I suspect. Now a child's gonna be hair-lipped? Wait, what? Can I change the crown focus over here? That's a good question. I mean, it's more likely to prosper and get special events. I don't know if that changes the spread. Maybe I'll put the focus over here anyway. Keeping the coastal province in your domain means the tech will spread directly there from your capital without having to go through the provinces in between. That's really good information. I will set the crown focus here. I don't know if it affects that or not. It could be that high prosperity affects tech spread. No, it doesn't, really. What is this? My wife, Meta, asked me to buy her some new clothes because the pregnancy's outgrown most of the wardrobe. She feels frustrated not being able to have anything nice to wear. Summon the tailor for gold. She'd gain prestige. I would also gain prestige. And she would like me more, or we could piss her off. And I don't want to become stressed because it's really bad for health. -1 health is a big freaking deal. Drops fertility too, and stress can be annoying to get rid of. We'll summon the tailor. It's going to be okay. Make sure you give the coastal provinces to a mayor. Yeah, well, I mean, for now, we'll hold on to it. Realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Let's go running. Probably going to get assassinated on my run. A 17 martial is actually not bad. Ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. Gain 100 prestige. I mean, I only have 15 personal combat skill. We're getting a lot of events back to back over here, which is kind of awesome. Trip in the woods, yeah. Yes, we'll have some made. Oh, it's 10 gold for that one. Gives her a bunch of health, but I actually don't think her health is a problem. She's not having a difficult pregnancy or anything like that. She's only 18. I'm wondering if it's worth saving the 10 gold. Because we'd only lose 10 piety, which doesn't mean much. I have murdered people, that's true. That's why I get a bit of reputation. We get piety here, but it's only 10. Like a 10 piety, you know, difference either way. Yeah, keep her happy to have more kids, I suppose. It would be 2 years. Alright, fine. Let's do it. We'll keep stacking it there. And yeah, again, with Gavelkind, it's bad to have more kids, but we really need to increase the size of our dynasty. I know we'll need piety to reform, but, you know, it's a 20-point swing. It's not a huge deal one way or another. Fabricated claims, okay. I mean, we could work on fabricating our own claims. We can usurp a title over here. Why would we? It's from someone in our family. It's okay. Be the first legit kid? No, we have 2 legit kids. One was born before we took over as King Wubu, but Dark Beholder over here was born during our reign. There we go. We have a kid. Okay, it is hair lip. So wait, is that literally the food we feed the kids actually gives a chance for them to be born in a certain way? Is that literally true? In which case, what is the correct food to feed your wife? If a hare's head makes your hair lip, what else do they want? They want the eye of a trout and the leg of a rabbit? No. There's definitely eye of a trout, head of a rabbit, and something else that's sort of gross. Do we just say, like, no food next time and just be like, screw you? Quail leg. The thing that can make them gluttonous is the right choice. What the shit, man? Anyway, I'm going to draw a name for our poor hair-lip child over here, who honestly probably isn't getting a tremendous amount of love from us, because you know what? The world is cruel. Draw entrant. The winner is Helko! I think tasting works here. Yes! Helko Mahuli! The unfortunately hair-lip child over here. It's just, what, -1 to Diplo? Yeah, oh, an attraction opinion, but it's not a big deal. That's fine. And wow, this name is a mouthful. Helko Mahuli Wabaganovich. Ooh, invest in tech some more. We have all the military ones. More military org is nice if we want more retinues, which is really good. And we already have a little bit of a progress towards it, so I'm going to go and invest in there. Feeding your wife quail's foot equals clubfoot. Hare's head, hair lip. Fish eye equals ugly child. I'm assuming that's just a chance for those. But, so it means that if you have a chance, don't feed her any of those things? Wow. Daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from finding an enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. I could use someone to train with. So we become close friends with Mitro Fan of Swooch. Who doesn't love me, but it's actually not so bad. Yeah, no, let's train. I'm actually thinking about I might join the Champions of Purin over here. Since we at least have some kids, if we happen to die in a random duel, it wouldn't be the end of the world, right? No, there's no good raiding targets in the West. Everyone who borders us is broke as shit. And it's not really worth raiding. Is what it feels like. I do have a lot of cash sitting around right now. Place it here that for period of priest and shrewd management, the county of Coriston is doing well. Okay. Coriston prospers. Some days being king is not easy. There's always business to attend to, subjects seeking audiences and vassals complaining about imagined injustices. Finally, you have a moment to yourself, strolling the gardens. In the distance, you spot a stranger dressed in simple garb. Invite this woman to walk with me. I'd rather be alone. Well, becoming gregarious is actually quite nice. Plus, I'm curious as to where this is going to go. Okay, for the record, because people are fanning, we addressed this at the start of the stream, which is why I can't address it literally every time someone brings it up. We have literally 0 provinces that border us that aren't red, so broke as shit. The closest one is Belgrade here, but we don't border it. That's one of the reasons I really wanted a coastal province, so we can get boats, so we can raid someone who's not broke as shit. Because we could get a couple of bucks from raiding some of these places, but, well, we can raid with the retinue now, so it might become a little bit more viable, but, like, it's not worth raising troops to do it. We weren't going to make any money, really, especially with the risk of maybe getting booped and losing some dudes is part of the problem. Turns out the stranger, Eugenia, is a Catholic nun! A cat licker. On our way back to the cloister after several months on the road, as the evening light grows dimmer, you converse about life and death, her god, and Perun. When you excuse yourself to return home, the nun asks if you can offer room and board for a few days. You can say, of course. We would gain sympathy for Christians, which isn't terrible. Yeah, I do smell a little bit of danger as well. There's an excellent inn. We'd give her some money. 15 gold! Or I'll not have an infidel under my roof. I don't want to become Christian. Do you need to be Norse to boat raid? Oh, so we're effed. Can you concubine her? Alright, so 3 options. Well, I really don't like the middle option. I mean, maybe it means she sticks around. I guess is the question. Do we want her to stick around, or do we want her to toss her out? And if she's going to stick around, are we going to... We'll probably just pick the first one if we're okay with her sticking around. She's got fatigue. On pilgrimage, game master. Ooh, we can play stuff. Chaste, patient. All pagans can boat raid. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of kerfufflage back and forth. I think that we can raid. If you do third option, you die to play chess with her? What? Chat is very divided. For the Christians and their gifts, she's an assassin. Oh, Norse to navigate rivers, boat raiding available to all. So we can't go up and down rivers if we're not Norse. Oh. Yeah, chat, don't spoil the event. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take the top one. Just to see. I kind of want whatever's gonna lead to the most interesting story. I don't want to become Christian. So I'm gonna keep her around for now. Quick save while this is up. Actually, I might want to check out the different options. None visit. I might want to come back and revisit the different options and see what happens. So I'm going to take the top option. All 3 are very interesting. Okay, that's really cool. It's like, sure, we'll have a chat. You need to know your enemy. Try to concubine her. So would she be in my court? Her name was Eugenia, right? There she is, right over here. Let's step a little star on her. And probably unstar some of these others. Yeah, it was just to try to keep track of you. Can I right click over here? Remove you. I don't know why we were watching you. Oh, we were watching her because we wanted to marry her when she came of age. But we did, so I don't have to watch her that way anymore. Just read the game, the in-game info page, we can't boat raid. Yeah, we'll take a look at the thing. Let's do it. I love the idea of us corrupting this nun. If we click here... So, we can raid infidel neighbours for loot. It does not say anything about being able to do boat things. We'll see. For whom the bell tolls. Is she? Yeah, she's Christian. She's Catholic. For whom the bell tolls. More often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long and taxing day. However, recently sleep seems to elude you. You're sitting at your study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before you. Okay, people are talking about this chess thing. Sipping a glass of wine, hoping that it shall give you the rest you seek. Suddenly, someone knocks. Who could it be at this hour? Before you can shout at the intruder to leave you alone, the door opens and Eugenia strides in. She's fucking deaf? She's deaf? I haven't introduced myself properly. I am deaf and I'm here to collect you. Is she an assassin? And just that's what she's saying? In my head, I want her to be actually deaf. I challenge you to a game of chess, or not today. So if I say not today, 80% chance that I'll die, 20% chance I survive, but I'll likely be injured. Now, she is a game master and I am not. I do. Okay. Oh, so this event can happen if you have supernatural events turned on or off. If it's off, she's just an assassin. If it's on, she's actual death. Let's fucking go for it. I challenge you to a game of chess. I mean, obviously. Challenge her to Twister. I suspect this will end poorly for us. Eugenia raises an eyebrow and an amused look in her face. Why not? I have all the time in the world. Though you are simply postponing the inevitable, Woo-Boo, for you are sure to lose. She settles in the chair opposite your own and places a dagger on the table. Black or white? Well, I mean, we're going to choose white because there's just... Choose black? Change focus to learning. So, that's actually a good idea. First of all, if I can get my learning up, that's actually a really good idea. Let's just randomly change the scholarship mid-chess game. I like it. White plays first, and white has a massive statistical advantage in chess. I don't know what this event does. Black wins statistically more often in real chess? No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? In high-level chess, black tends to play for a draw more than a win most of the time. Black better odds in CQ2. Everyone wants us to go black. White is way better in real chess. I 100% believe that in this event, the other might be true. Yeah, your experience... This is going to sound really, really mean, and I apologize for this in advance. Your opinion, your experience doesn't mean anything, right? You know, your experience is not fact in this case. Everyone wants us to take the black. Are you just trying to, like... Alright, black increases the chance of a good end. Alright, let's pick the black pieces. Black's my lucky color. So we stole her lucky color. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? Safest to play defensive. Take my advantage of any opening no matter the risk. Ooh! Okay, well... Playing defensive is going to statistically give us a much better chance of a good or at least not bad outcome. At least right now. I mean, black, you play defensively for a draw. That's the thing, right? It's impossible to tell who has the upper hand after the first part of the game. While you have captured a few more pieces than Eugenia, her position on the board assuredly looks more promising. Her ominous smile makes you anxious. Curses upon that prudish spider! She's my concubine. The game continues in silence as both of you are fully focused on your next move. At the moment, the game seems even. At least you think it does. What's your next move? If I distract Eugenia, perhaps I can return one of my lost pieces of the board. I'm going to try to cheat? 67% chance I cheat successfully. Or I could just focus on the game. 25% chance of a good move, 75% chance of a neutral move. Nothing bad. Let's totally try to cheat death. You almost cannot believe it, but surely it is so. The plan is successful. The wine spills all over Eugenia's garb. As she rubs a cloth on the huge red stain, cursing you under your breath, you restore one of your rooks. That was worth getting called a foul lover of heathens for sure. The game continues. Maybe cheaters do prosper. And yeah, cheating death should totally be the name of the trait. Should totally be the name of the trait. Never have you met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent, and never have so much been at stake. So that should probably be has so much been at stake. But anyway, the game is nearing its end, and it's looking grim indeed. Grim, like the Reaper? Eugenia is playing with your captured queen, smiling confidently. I could be persuaded to return this to you for the right price. Holy shit! Okay, so option one, no thanks, I'll put trust in my skill. 20% chance of a good move, 50% chance neutral. So at least it's 70% chance not being bad. If I offer up the life of my son Life of my son. If I lose, he is yours. So now this actually opens up the chance of a great move. So I'm actually become 50% chance to have a good or better. And only 15% chance. I mean, this is the Heir lip. You're already a Turov killer, and he's a Heir lip. I can't become another Kinslayer, right? I've never, ever, ever seen this event at all. This is amazing. If you lose, you will lose both. No, if I lose... Well, maybe I'd lose both. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. If I lose, probably both die. But he gives me my queen back. Chat demands it. No, totally. Dealings with death. During the last few moves, it feels as if time is standing still. Your thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as if through a thick syrup. Random disjointed thoughts flashes through your mind. Places you once visited, old friends. My life is flashing before my eyes. Old friends you've not seen in years, dreams you gave up on. So many loose ends, and now it might be too late to pick them up again. Checkmate! Your head snaps back up, your eyes locking with Eugenius. For the first time this evening, you can really see it, and it chills you to your core. The figure before you is not an ordinary woman, not a woman at all. This is death, and she's just one. It's time then! Woo-boo, she sounds contentedly. The endless rest awaits. I die, and so does my son. Sorry, Halko! Wow! Oh, that's amazing, though. But... like, did we roll really badly, like, with all these decisions, or is it just really unlikely to win this in the end? Oh, this is so good. So, rip us. So we're gonna come back as Nips over here. And our kingdom's gonna be even more rough shape. My wife is still... oh, no, she's not pregnant. We just gave birth to the kid that I'm sacrificing. Oh, she's vomiting right now. Oh, she's super sick. Could have wished, you know, to have a few more. It's a really hard event to win. You basically need to get the best option for every roll. Number one, apparently it's really easy if you're a genius. Yeah, I bet if we had the Game Master trait as well. But Game Master, no, we can get it through the Lodge. You can get that through the Lodge. Concubine poison your wife too? Maybe. Died under suspicious circumstances, never succeeding making a name for himself. Woo-boo. Most notable deed was participating in construction of great works which you'll never see finished. So I'm 6 years old now. And I have a regent. Chief Igor over here, who doesn't terribly like me. Diligent, temperate, erudite. He's craven and shy. His traits aren't bad, though, for a regent. He does have pretty high learning, which might be good. I don't know if he's educating me or not. Oh, I forgot! Nimst over here is quick! That's really good. Oh, this is really bad, though. My heir would be my grandfather. Well, I mean, that'll probably change. There'll probably be a vote that kicks in basically right away. Which of my... again, here, this is really annoying because I can't click through to their face. But I guess I could star them both just to not lose track. It's impossible. It was arbitrary, which is not good trait for a leader because all your vassals like you less. Whereas over here, then he doesn't have much going on. He's only got the conscientious trait, but I think I'm going to go and put Xenia, my cousin, as my chosen heir. I like how Impossible NK, who's 13, is my uncle. That's an interesting question. Someone asked if I could marry Bedinsis. Looks like the answer is no. Or maybe I could. Never mind. So she'd be my aunt. But I could totally marry her. Oh, Send is gray? Oh, you're right. Must not be imprisoned. I'm not imprisoned. it grayed out? God damn, this got reset hard. Okay, this guy will actually like me a lot if he's in the council. I know it says that he'd be a malcontent right now, but that's going to change real fast. But he's really not that good. God. It would be nice to have some vassals who like me a fair bit, but... yeah, he's by far the best. Batman, again, by far the best, even if he doesn't love me. I think we're going to have to go for it, but I'm not happy about this. I know you're not as good. Oh, you have the Lover's Pox. You're going to die soon anyway. Well, not necessarily, but... let me just grab you for now. That's going to be okay. This guy's possessed. And a drunkard. There is my Aunt Bedinsis. Isn't someone... it says... no, there's no one imprisoned. It says, you know, not in prison, but that's checked off as, like, that is fine. I think I'm going to make my Aunt Bedinsis my spy master for now. Not that she loves me terribly much. She could decide to assassinate me. But she might do that anyway. Yeah, I know the Green Heart, these are people who are going to be loyalists in the council, but they're just... she's content and everything, but her intrigue is only a 9. Although, I mean, I guess a 9 to a 14 isn't, like, the biggest range in the universe. Yeah, we might do some bribing. It's not a bad idea. We actually have a lot of money. Okay, I'm going to put Bedinsis on here. So she likes me a little more because of that. And I will give her a gift and an honorary title. Actually, I could make her court tutor. She's a genius. Let's do that. We're going to leave her to scheme and uncover plots. I'm not going to bribe everyone. I'm only going to bribe her. I want to leave the crown... go away. I want to leave the crown focus over here. I still want this province to prosper a little bit. Yeah, councils just can't. It just happens when it's new. Ducal claims, inheritance, titles. Okay. Yeah, we only have 4 holdings now, because we lost a bunch of those little counties. Bribe the spy master, plot against everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Kerbal would have been very thematic today. Do we have to wait until we come of age before Joe's subjugation? Needs to be approved by the regent, who wouldn't dig it right now. I mean, we can wait. Oh, my regent doesn't love me. He's a powerful vassal who's not on the council. Oh, he would... can I make you into this? No. Well, I'm sorry there. Your venerable elder. And your master of the blade. Just make you hate me a little less. Independence is annoying. This, I mean, wouldn't be the end of the world if they decide to switch things, but they're not very strong. So I think that's okay. Oh, he's not your regent? He's court physician? Oh! Wait. Shit, you're right. Wait. Regent is over here. Oh, it's my grandfather! Oh, awesome. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. I'm totally cool with this. Actually, he'd be the better court tutor. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. It's fine. Yeah, having your court physician like you is pretty nice too. That is true. Training ground over here. So I'm going to keep improving. You have tribe. I will build the wooden hill fort here. But we actually did boost our retinue size. We can probably get more. We could get all heavy infantry. That would start costing us money to maintain. That might be a little harsh. I still think the idea of adding more light cavalry would be good, so I don't have enough capacity for you right now, but we may do that. Because this will give him some more pursue when we do break people, and that's going to be really nice. He does need a new wife. You're right. Let's get him married to someone. Just looking for genetic traits, because he actually might still be able to pop out something interesting here. Often the best thing to do is, like, sort by one of the stats, because it'll put people with higher stats higher up. And stewardship is good because it's linked to some pretty good sub-traits. So it doesn't look... Oh, you got someone attractive. If he married Tatka... Oh, but he's not of our dynasty. We actually don't care what kind of kids he makes. Or matrilineal to someone from my family, but we don't have any, and they'd literally all be his grandkids. Right? Yeah, there's yeah. We could marry Meta. Like, with ourselves. We could betroth or something. Get him married, yeah. And I will marry him, because it will still be good to have more traits in our court. We'll just marry him to whoever, and... I'm not going to marry for anyone specifically genetic, because I might want to just leave, you know, someone like that available for myself. But if we can just make more babies in our court that have these traits, even if they're not of our family, that's going to be all right. So we should have him married so he can start making some babies. No, left-handed, which apparently is a genetic trait as well. But, yeah, there we go. Because Midas Touch gives increased fertility. So if we married him to Tura... Who I don't think is someone we would particularly care about marrying ourselves, although she's got some claims. We might just marry him to Ollie over here. Still got the fertility boost. Nothing else really matters. She's not someone I think we would care about marrying ourselves, but that way he can start having some babies again. We're not marrying him for claims because it won't do anything for us. He's effectively, even though he's our grandfather, he effectively is unrelated to us in any way for the purpose of gameplay. So I think we're going to go and just marry him to someone else. I mean, I guess if there's claims within my court, that might be something we can press. But it's not like we have a shortage of ways to declare wars pretty easily. I guess I could give him some concubines too, but... So yeah, it is nice that we are quick. We apparently annoyed religious authorities at some point. We're 7 years old. How do we do that? Can I pick a different guardian? And if so, what would I want? I mean, probably someone who likes me, but if my guardian was diligent... Shat on the altar. If my guardian was diligent, there's more outcomes that would be beneficial, right? I think if someone is smart... What we want... Okay, sorry. We want someone with 2 skills, 2 traits of 12 or higher. At least 1 is good, but if they've got 2, there's more options that can open up. You hate me too much. I don't want you. What about Meta? Genius? A diligent genius. Now, she does have gluttonous and greedy. But that could lead to things, but I think I kind of like the idea of being educated here. Oh, she's the wrong religion, though. Because our educator can get us to convert to their religion, which is not what we want. What about this dude? He's a genius. He's diligent. He's got huge stats everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna go with this guy. Plus, he'll make him like me more, which is actually a good political move. You know, convert you only if you study heritage. Oh, I suppose that's true. Okay. Well, all right. We'll take this guy. I think that's gonna be good. His name is easy. Oh, hold on. We gotta marry some other people. Hang on. Let me decline this. Clear this. No, clear this part too. Okay, clear this. We want to find adults of our dynasty who are not married. Yeah. So, Bedinsis, it's time to marry you off. So, what we want is a matrilineal marriage for Bedinsis so that we can get more kids of our dynasty. And we want to marry you off to someone. Ideally, genetic traits would be nice, but with high fertility. So the Fortune Builder's got the 10%. He's also lustful for an extra 20%. So this could pop out a lot of Turov kids for us over here, which would be kind of nice. He's also got claims on a couple of different places, which could be handy dandy. There's also Batman, but unfortunately he's gay, which does not help fertility. I think Rusty over here is a great choice for Bedinsis. Yeah, he's 49, but, you know, his PP still works. That's what counts, right? Can I marry her? Arranged betrothal. Nope. It's just grayed out. She must be too close. Yeah, close member of our family. We must not be able to marry a close member of our family. I bet you we can marry our cousins. But aunt might be too close. So I think Rusty's the one for her. Matrilineal. He's 49, so hopefully he can pop out a couple of kids. I don't think male fertility goes down in this game for any age. Let's do it. Matrilineal. Done. And if he just dies soon, well, we'll just marry Bedinsis off to someone else after. I do want to clear up some of this mess here. Well, the other thing we could do is consider, what if we went after Pruthenia over here? Because that gets us close to this holy site here, which is held by Saxony, which is a little scary, but who knows? You could raise only 1,000 troops. You're currently in a war, which might make things a little fuzzy. I'm actually thinking what I might do is wait until this war ends. Yeah, he's about to lose this war. De jure war over Pomerania. So a little bit of territory over here. Okay. I guess we could start it now. The important thing is that the war won't eat all of his territory. I know, fixing the border gore would be nice, but going after holy sites is also good. Thank you, nephew. It was nice of you to marry me to a 49-year-old widower. Such wisdom at age 7. Shut up and make babies, Bedinsis. This is your role in life. Deal with it. We could just loot his land for now. That's true. And have a little bit less money. Let's do a little bit of this. He's not going to be in a position to fight back too easily. The other holy site is right here. Oh, well, we can do a little bit of raiding. I wish this screen was like shown by default. So we can only raid until the walls here. I think the little icon will turn red when we're no longer able to take any money from this. Is your mom married? No, she's probably not, huh? We should get her remarried. She's still quick. What's her relation to Impossible? I don't think she's related to him at all. The thing is, Xenia's only 8. If we marry, because Impossible's 14, so he's going to come of age soon. So what I'm thinking is, get them to start making potentially quick babies as soon as possible. So at 14, she'll be 27. There's lots of time for that. Yeah, I think we marry her to Impossible. It's not going to be matrilineal, because we want it to be of our house. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh, okay, new possible commander. There we go, it's turned red. So we'll go to Marlenberg here. There's not much money to be made here, but... Marry her to someone with high baby-making... CK2 gets a lot of people's messages flagged on here. I'm just going to go and boop this before they merge too much. Not that it's really a problem, actually. Oh, got us a prisoner. Oh, their war is over. We're gonna start that. Okay. Yeah, no, important. Let me pull back over here. Turn off rating. We're gonna start this war. Dark Beholder needs a childhood education. Now, she is a child of a concubine. Okay, that's fine. What I'll probably do is do humility, because this can increase the chance of getting content, which is going to be kind of nice, I think, with what we're trying to do. I think I'm just going to declare war over here, you guys. He's got really no troops. All the troops he's got is basically up already. It's the whole DOCK2. If 50% of your talk doesn't get you flagged, you haven't been playing it correctly. Yeah, I'm going to subjugate here because I want to be closer to this. We may... Saxony's gotten pretty big. I don't know if we want to challenge Saxony as is. But they might break up again, and there's a holy site. So even though we're not fixing our border gore, we're going to do this. Plus, it does give us more coast. If there happens to be shipbuilding technology over here, we might actually be able to make some boats, which could be handy. Yeah, it will be harder to the holy site because of Saxony, but we'll do it. I'm gonna raise all my troops just because it'll make it a little easier for me to siege out lots of things. I'm gonna go and boop these. We'll have a slight numbers advantage. It'll probably be okay. Do you not have a middle flank at all? Okay, yeah, let's fix that. The real reason that for the war is the 7-year-old kid is angry that the other kingdom's name is the same but with a P first. You're right. It is funny because it's like, you got Russia and Prussia, so this is like, well, we're Russia, right? Ruthenia is the precursor, in a sense, to Russia, and this is all the same thing with a P. We're getting our ass kicked over there. We lost the commander. But we inherited some land. I didn't need to jump on these guys right now, and I probably shouldn't have until everyone was there, but oh well. Prut is Swedish for fart, so I giggle. Well, fart is English for fart, and so I always laugh when I'm in countries where, like, fart is just the name for what, like, exit or something? Like, in buildings, you have, like, Einfahrts, and you've got, highway, like, exit ramps, same sort of thing. It's very funny. All right, we're getting tribal peasants up. That's over there. Well, we're gonna work on this war first, probably. Okay, let's go smack the shit out of this guy again. Ausfart. Fart in Swedish for speed. Ah, yes, there it is. But is it also a German word? Am I correct that I also see it in Germany? I might just be thinking of Sweden. Split in half. Grab you. Go here. Oh, it's also German. Okay. Fart is Swedish for speed, so speed hump is fart goop. Oh, it wasn't as funny until I said it out loud. And then it got really funny. A fart is cognate with English to fair. Oh. Oh, like a fairway. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But we're going to deal with this peasant revolt in a little bit. Yeah, we do some war score, but 70 gold is 70 gold. Let's do it. We do have a lot of cash. Oh, we're not building anything in Kiev. We should continue to just build... Yeah, man, we're just going to go and do as much of a castle as we can. Infart and Utfurt. Is that like entrance and exit? Because I've seen those as well, yeah. That's what it is, yeah. All right. Boom. Daughter was born to Ruslav and Bedinsis! Bedinsis, you had your first kid! She didn't get your quick trait. That's too bad. She is going to be named... Bodums! Bodums! I'll capitalize your D here. Bodums! You know what? All Bedinsis' kids should start with a B. Or something like that. We just got lucky that it worked out that way. Let's move there. And there are raiders that are looting my territory over here too. Very annoying. I'm just going to keep smashing face here. Bottoms, daughter of Bedinsis. I was invited to the servants' quarters to eat cake with them tonight, but just as I was going there, it started raining. I can make it if I run. I'll get prestige. I might be out in the cold too long, which would probably give me a cold or something. Or, I don't want to get wet. I'll wait. Oh, I don't want to become fussy. Because it can lead... Well, patience not bad, but greedy is neutral. Paranoid's... I don't know. I guess fussy's okay, isn't it? Run for cake? What if the cake is a lie? What if it just makes me, Yeah, I know there's a rebel war. We'll get to it. Run for cake. Cake. Everyone wants cake. All right, let's try for cake. I ran very fast and made it in time. Holy shit! Had lots of fun and servants seemed to like me. Just flat, +1 diplomacy, +1 martial. Okay. Cake is more important than war. Cake is real. So delicious and moist. Na 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 na. I like the kid events. Too bad you rarely ever get them. Yeah, because you often don't play as a kid. But it is nice to see them from this perspective. Because some of them are a mirror of the decisions you get as an adult who's educating a kid. What are we at? 59%. All right, we got a way to go. Oh, actually, I didn't realize we didn't siege all the holdings here. In any case, he's looking like he's going to want to de-siege some stuff, so we might swing back here for a sec. Who are you? It's just a cousin. All right, you can get humility as well. I don't know. We should probably mix it up. I should just randomly give to people who don't really matter so much. I should just pick educations at random just to mix things up. We're gonna boop you and then come back and siege the rest of Chelmo, because that's probably like a town or a temple, which is worth a lot of money. Okay. High Chief Impossible MK, who's an elusive shadow, is arbitrary, gregarious, brave. He's got good intrigue and decent diplomacy. He's going to be dangerous, but he can go ahead and marry the Queen Mother, who is quick. So it's going to be of our family tree, so we might get some more quicks in here. We're going to do that. Oh, tribals can't have towns. It's also going to be a temple. Okay. Boom. So you can come back down here, siege out the rest of that. We're at 69% war score. Nice. Okay, some of the votes for our electoral system have changed around a little bit. Mummy, aren't you happy you get to marry my cool cousin? Non-important characters, males equal marshal of commanders, female equal steward or diplo, depending on where you can sell them for alliances. Yeah, that's actually pretty good thinking. Yeah, non-important males, I think making them marshal is actually a really good idea. Although we could do it with family members. It's just sisters and aunts? We can make shield maidens? Yeah, I know we don't have our vassal levy, but I'm kind of fine with it. There we go. There's 100%. So we're just going to wrap this part up. Boom. Lovely. And now we're going to go and beat the shit out of these peasants. Special holding action possible. I can build a great pillar. Erect a sacred monument in your capital, serving as a gathering point for shaman and offerings to the gods. Will increase the moral authority of the Slavic faith. So it cost me 350 gold, 150 piety. But yeah, I think we want this. Well, maybe it's daughters and sisters. That makes sense. The Great Pillar of Ruthenia. By carving a new Great Pillar, the fires of the Slavic faith have been stoked, bringing a bit of life to the spirit of old and unyielding gods. First offering already being presented to feed a new sacred monument Kiev tribe. Shield us from harm. So 5% extra moral authority for 50 years. Okay. I'm hoping it can't get, like, plundered by a raid. But it's not actually a holding. Actually, it doesn't even have a Doesn't even have the buff here, so I'm not sure it's represented by anything. And yet, what is our moral authority? 44 now! So the big problem is we are missing out on a 10% boost from over here. But there might be other ways. Where's the, temples built, infidels, rulers converted. Great Pillar built, 5%. There it is. We lost Holy War. I mean, it wasn't us. That was just someone in the religion that lost the Holy War. 18% threatening. It's a building in the tribe. Oh, is it over here? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll get lots of notices about defensive pacts. Fine. I'm indolent. Yeah, Slothful's really bad. Yeah, indolent is the one that's really bad. Because Slothful is like anti-diligent. So it's just a penalty to everything. I'm just going to group these two up so we get a hard bop all over here. And then what I'll do is I'll split them up to just break up the siege. Any boat tech in the new provinces? Well, I guess one of the easiest ways to see is, can we raise a fleet levy? And the answer is no. No, we cannot. Oh, he's ran. That's annoying. Alright, maybe I'll just split then. Just do that. I think he was starting to plot. He's just pondering our auto-stop plot options, so we'll check on it in a bit. No, okay, we're gonna win that fine. Just start sieging here. Okay. We might turn feudal, I don't know yet. Certainly I'd like to reform the religion. Yeah, boat mercenaries would be way too expensive, I would expect. Oh, we're at 100% because we defeated the army. Okay, done and done. Next we go after these raiders. I don't know if we'll be able to. They're my own levies. If I do this, I realize they're not going to be back right away, but then they'll spawn down here and be a lot closer. We're going to go ahead with that. We've maxed out our hill fort over here. We could get the village for tax dollars, but I think what we'll do is we'll spend all our prestige. I don't know, I might want to bank some prestige for things now. Yeah, Slavic teleportation tech. Did you not know about that? Oh, by the way. Oh. Shit. Should have kept moving here. That's actually kind of dumb. The thing is, these are still the mounted dudes. I need a massive advantage to beat them. And we would have had it if we'd all gone in at the same time. Yes! Suck it. Boom. And a prisoner! Nice. Where are you running to? Over here. Okay, well then we will do that as well. Group up over here. You merge up so you get a little more organized. Praise Perun! Mack them around some more. Be nice if you, like, take the money back. By beating up the raiders. And keep following you here. Although they will break more or less immediately, so we're not really killing many, but I may as well chase a little bit more. We can probably get more retinues, yeah. And what I want to do is I want to get more light cavalry for the pursuit phase. I realize it's more expensive. Oh, we can get, yeah. Ooh. Oh shit, we can get a lot of this. These are our specialty ones right over here, but they do cost money. No, man. More light cav. Oh. Set them to raid. Yeah. But then says she had another kid! Hang on, I need a name. Draw entrance. It's not a B, unfortunately, but Delara is a lovely name for your son here. There we are. smack them around some more, and then, yeah, we'll just, I can't set it to raiding once they're in this territory, right? So I set one of these to raid, but I don't think I can toggle the other. Although if I split this one in two... Oh! I split this one in two. They're both set to raiding? They are. Great. I send you over there. You guys just... I guess it's fine, because I can still toggle you to raid now. I don't know, the sieging isn't any faster, but I think the pillaging speed might be improved with more troops. I don't know. I reset the name list on every stream. That way, it's only people who are around will be in the list of possible names. This is a defensive pact. We can't go to war, but what we can definitely do... Okay, yeah, see, you're not set to raiding, and I can't set you right now. We're going to have to pull you away for now and do that. Yeah, they don't really have holdings, but there is some money to be grabbed. Look at this, 5.5 loot. There's nothing to, like, really properly siege down, but we're getting some money. Otherwise, the looting icon would turn red if we couldn't raid them for some reason. Done. They're still raiding here. Still some loot to be gotten. The raiders become the raid. You're goddamn right. Now, we were going to try to work on a... Actually, we have a surprising amount of vassals who are okay with us now. I wasn't expecting that because we were a kid. I mean, this guy hates me, but religious differences... Honestly, just start some shit, buddy. Just start some shit. I would be really happy to, like, revoke your titles and stuff. I don't want to do it now. But yeah. Give me an excuse. Does anyone know, is the amount of troops we have increasing our raiding speed? One thing I can do, though, since these guys aren't really threatening right now, is I might want to drop my my actual levies and only use my retinue at this point. Retinue was a little small to just deal with these guys at first, but now it might be good. Yes, more troops, the faster rate. Okay, well in that case, I will leave them up for now for safety. Rumor has it, my courtier, Malusha, has been influenced by her guardian's splendor. Then Malusha is now considered proper Volnian. Oh, my culture. Oh, okay. Sure, fine. Not really involved in those decisions. It just happened without me, but I'm happy it happened. And, yeah, so shenanigans in Saxony would be really nice to potentially get us this holy site. We're at 47% authority. The Lost Holy War thing is going away. The failed county conquest, which I don't think was us, is going away as well. More conquests in general does give us more stuff. We could start a holy war. Alright, so this guy, I mean, he is pissed. He will get, I think it's 50 points, basically, difference if we go and put him on the council. Because he would lose the minus 40, and I think he'd get plus 10 from a job, but he would still hate me a lot. I think we're just going to go for Vishta over here, who's still a 21, which is a stonking good marshal. We could go down to the High Chief of Prussia, because he actually is mostly okay. A 50-point swing would actually put him very much in our favor. Very much in our favor. And a 15 is still pretty good. He's a High Chief. You know what? Even though this will have to be the better marshal, this is a much better decision politically. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think that's going to stabilize our realm a little. Independence faction. My butt face over here. Peasant leader. Lover's pox. Could you just die from your lover's pox? You don't have a very high diplomacy. I wonder if there's a chance we could just... Oh! I can't do assassinations as a kid, can I? Oh, wait, never mind. I mean, just can't just... No. Okay. Keep sieging this for now. It hurts them too, so it's like, even if we're not necessarily getting our money's worth, it does hurt them. Invite him to your balcony. The lights are flickering for some reason. I know the weather's not good. I'm hoping we're not having a storm or something. If the stream suddenly dies, that might be why. My courtier, through the teaching of Dinsis, has been studying the principle of the Slavic faith, so someone just became Slavic. Nice. Way to go, Bedinsis. Must be about to turn red. Yeah, there's half a gold of loot. I'm going to just bring you back now, rather than wait for an extra tick. I'm going to disband, and then send the retinue to join over here. As I'm out playing by myself and taking a break to eat some bread I brought from the kitchens, I suddenly notice a young peasant child staring at me. He looks hungry. I can share my bread with him. I'd get a 50% chance... Oh, I'll gain affectionate regardless. Trusting isn't great, because I think it's -2 intrigue, +1 diplo. Kind is actually nice, like, politically. Content, I guess doesn't matter. It doesn't really mean much. If someone sees me, I wonder what that does. Or I could just do this. No, we'll give him bread. Shared the bread with the child, and then you played together for a while, until your nannies came and angrily interrupted you. As your friend ran away, the nanny said they'd tell that you had been bad. But he's my friend! How was I bad? How was I bad? What is this shit? Okay. One of my vassals could probably be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Proper leverage is obtained. Blackmail, obligate with legalism. I'll just obligate with legalism. It seems to usually work, but our legalism is a little low. There you go. He's a little upset, but he's not going to join factions. Excellent. Actually, I just should have brought my troops back. Could we consider a war with the Magyar, which could even be a holy war, right? Although a holy war, other people of their faith would go... Because they've lost some territory. Thank you for the conversions. We might be able to arrest someone as well. No, it's over here, right? Yeah, they are Slavic. Good job, you! That's amazing! And we'll just drop you into another province. Keep working on that. Yeah, you're considering a thingy. Holy war, that motherfucker. Okay, well, first of all, we need to drop this. I'll do this. So our retinue's gotten bigger. So out of curiosity, if we were to declare war over here, liberate. Within the duchy. And I would vassalize them. That would be... Okay, first of all, that would be 4 provinces with this Liberate CB. We've got our de jure claims over here as well. We can conquest. We've got de jure claims. Vassalize non-nomadic lords and take all of the titles. Okay, so we might end up taking a lot of these ourselves directly. Huh. So our regent would not approve, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, our regent doesn't want us to war right now. Okay, this guy here has acted dishonorably. He's got a -100 opinion. We've got a very low chance of actually being able to arrest him. So almost certainly he'd raise his flag in war, and then we can rip a bunch of his stuff away from him. Which sounds like the thing to do. Actually, wait. When did we get Volnia? Council... Oh. Motherfucking council. I mean, yeah, I could override it, but yeah, my council is kind of cranky. And I did put a bunch of people who were kind of cranky on the... Actually! Vassal conquered it. Oh. Everyone's actually pretty okay here. 3 of them are even glory hounds. I guess this wouldn't necessarily be a glory thing. That's actually pretty impressive. And he's the only guy who's actually super cranky. Even this guy, who would like a position on the council, unfortunately he's not good enough, he's not even that upset, which is kind of impressive. And he's the guy, that's the -5 from the Discouraged Factionalism. We could override it, but maybe I'll just wait for now. Let me take a step back, because I don't want to get booped instantly in Kiev here. Actually, if they jump on my retinue in Kiev, would I have the opportunity to raise the local levies? To join and reinforce in the battle? Now, the other thing with Cranky Guy, I mean, we could work on actually improving our relations with him. I could send my Chancellor to him, but, I mean, it's not going to mean much. It wouldn't have full morale. I mean, I know if they're vassal levies, they spawn with no morale, but don't your own troops spawn with full morale? Maybe not if there's a battle on top of them. Yeah, see, your local troops can reinforce battle. Vassal troops would be at 0, but that's exactly it. My local troops would spawn at full morale, I think. Okay, we've been able to create this duchy forever. So we might try. I mean, yeah, no, I know they spawn at full morale. That's not the question. If I hit this button right now, the troops that will spawn here will be full morale. The only question is, do they still spawn in full morale if there's a battle literally happening on top of their heads? I think the answer might be yes. Yeah, Uncle Clarp says that the answer is yes, they figure. And I don't see why it wouldn't be, so I really like this. Sort of invite them to go and siege Kiev. Look, it's prosperous province. Look, it's got tons of money. Come at me, bro. Beat the snot out of you. Speaking of, yeah, I can't wait to come of age so that we can actually make our own goddamn decisions. Listen, Daddy, you're not being very supportive of my plans here. So who are we gonna marry? What I might do is cast outside of this list and go shopping for someone with a genetic trait. I mean, we've got quick, so at least there's that. But if our spouse also has some genetic traits, it gives us an increased chance to find things. Let's say my religion group, not married, lady people. How old am I? 11. You're a bastard, which isn't necessarily what we're looking for. They're a little old. Okay, this might be a possibility. Let me mark you with a star. And we'll mark you with a star as well. Okay, this is a real possibility. Strong's a great trait. You'll be a little older than us. Okay. And we can check for attractive and stuff too, but I think I'd rather genius or strong than attractive. Oh, I could have put the range filter as well. That would have been good. And right, we can concubine a few things. Can't raid you for a few years. You won with them. Oh, if we beat them up, it like actually stop them from being able to raid. It'd be handy. Yeah, too bad I didn't get curious. That is unfortunate. Okay, defensive pack's breaking up. We're no longer really as threatening. You're not sieging me over here. Impossible wants to kill the king, does he? No. No one's targeting me with anything. No one wants to kill Batman. 144% they want to kill Batman. Yeah, foreign titles is another good one to look for. That's true. But titles can be conquered, traits can't. That's a great way of talking about it, Von Ragnar. It's true. We can take titles other ways, but we can't just war for genius. Oh, bunch of things just changed here. And this is us, so I'm kind of okay with this. Diplomatic education, having high diplomacy is really useful. We have one positive trait for it. I think I'm okay with this. I mean, you know, you could marshal and try to get, you know, different stuff, but we must protect gay Batman. I'm gonna go ahead with this. Did they break in half? Or did... I guess they did break in half, didn't they? The Grand Chief can only muster 153 troops currently. We might be able to get a claim on the duchy here. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a big rebellion. Probably they'll reform, but wow. Claim the holy site. Actually, that's kind of a good way. That's I like that thinking. Because maybe we could just war for that, even if it's disconnected. It's too early to build a legend. I still think I need to scheme right now, rather than send Bedinsis away somewhere. Do I want to replace Bedinsis? I mean, obviously, you know, I love my aunt here. But she's only a 12 for intrigue. We could go to a 15 with someone who likes us okay. I mean, maybe not as much, but he'd be alright. Send her away, she'll die, not make babies. That's true, too! Well, that was quick. Can I move you? Probably not. I mean, he is really good. 27. I'm not used to seeing those stats. That is crazy good. That's Izzy over here. I'm his heir as well, so if he dies without making a baby, I will get the land. Which we did marry him, and maybe we didn't want to, but I'm kind of okay with this. I mean, going after Pomerania in some way would be good. What I'd like to do is move my Chancellor to Stettin, because if he does that, he might get a claim on the entire county. It would be nice to Holy War or something, too, but... Yeah, you're Pagan. Not the right kind of Pagan. Not our Pagan, but still. Yeah, we can't... Council does not want... Oh, you son of a bitch. God, so far away. What were the percentage chances? Oh, of the stuff. Yeah, 16%, or nearly 17% chance per year. Commander improved, okay. No, it's your city! Well, there you go. Alright, 4 more years. We'll be able to start some crap. Yeah, you got it in the month. Yeah, I know. It's actually sick good. I'm sorry, did I say Novgorod? Oh, they're up here now. Yeah, okay. Okay, the lights are flickering like crazy. Hold on a sec. Let me take a short break. I gotta go, like, look out the window at the weather. I'm really worried we're having a big storm here, and that the stream might just drop. Let me go and take a look at what the situation is, because the lights are just blink, 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 blink. Okay, I'm back. It is kind of rainy, but it's not a storm, so I don't know why the lights are flickering. Maybe the house is just haunted. Could be. These things happen. Right, we're hunting down some raiders. That's gonna be okay. Aliens. Beat. Oh, it's the start of the Viking Age. What? The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, and adventurous spirit, and fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors and call themselves Viking. From the fury of the Northmen, deliver us! Viking Age begins. Norse counties receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of Germanic religion now get new casus belli. So we're neither Germanic nor Norse. Casus bellis, yeah. What is Latin? Oh, shit. Ow! Oh, is that what I got the message from losing a battle from? That's what happened there. Alright, well, we're gonna smash the shit out of this guy. Easy peasy. We could do some reverse raiding, but no. Let me just follow him a little bit more. Convince him to never come back. I'm gluttonous. That's really poor. -2 to diplomacy. Yeah, no, there's lots of things I would like to deal with, but we've... Oh, I have quite a bit of prisoners, actually. I should probably look into that. Yeah, let me just pull back here, because without more pursuit-type stuff, we're going to have a hard time actually bopping them. I'll do that. I'll drop my levies. I'll still have my retinue to maybe defend over here. We'll drop that. Yeah, we actually have a lot. We could even go and add a little bit more in here, but I'll maybe just wait for now. Yeah, so they're still not willing to go for it. That's the regent, not the council. Better glutton than the other one? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to do this for a little bit longer, because I would like to try out Monster Train on stream here. Yeah, so we're 12. Ruthenia's gotten bigger, looking better. France not so good right now. Nothing, there's no other big empire. I mean, Serbia, which was Bulgaria for a long time. I think it was Bulgaria for a long time, right? Now it's Serbia. But their borders haven't really changed. They did expand a fair bit. They ate, you know, some of this very early on. But since then, it's been pretty static, I think. I think the UMADs, I think there used to be something here. And I don't know if they started with that. I feel like that's gone a bit. Yeah, it'll be interesting. There is a lot of breakdown in France, which is, I would say, probably good for us. You coming to me? You're coming to Kiev. Okay. Well, let's get in close position and at least consider something. You have to get the cake. I know, I was worried about that with the cake. I'm like, oh, am I going to become a glutton? Yes, it would look better without Lithuania, because it would actually embiggen our font quite a bit. We'll see. Someone's looking to kill people. So we're going to go for diplomacy. We actually have a fair amount of diplomacy, which is good. Thing is, you don't need a high intrigue if you have high diplomacy, because if everyone likes you, they'll join your plots, and also be less willing to try to assassinate you. Which is kind of a perk. You reset your movement towards Kiev. A lot of raiders. I'm not sure if we'll be able to fight. We'll see. I always get compliments for my fair skin, my silken hair, and big eyes. Now they tell me I'm beautiful, and I should be proud of my looks. I'm the fairest of them all, but really my Tutor's only going to become worried about me? I guess it's giving my tutor, he had an option to choose some sort of effect. I'm an anime princess. You're damn right I am. He's not even sieging. He's showing up and then running away. And now he wants to come back. Well, I'm going to get in position. He'll have the river crossing. Here's what I'm going to do. And raise my adjacent troops. So they're ready to go. As soon as they are locked, we'll raise the rest, I guess, and start moving with everyone. We're going to try to find him. Okay, he's locked. So let's throw you guys in. Just in case I missed anything, I will go and levy everything. I'll even raise the vassal levies. Now, these guys are too far away to really do anything, so I'm going to drop those two. That's going to be okay. But yeah, everyone else is coming here, which should be that and good. So he's going to have the river crossing. We have a huge numbers advantage. Beat the shit out of this guy. We could try offer vassalization. Maybe we'll wait until we're an adult first. My vassal... High Chief Vladimir. Okay, he doesn't have that much territory. He likes me okay. He's not bad. Requested a lower rank vassal to serve him. Oh, so there's someone in his duchy. Oh, this is over here. Yeah, he's asking for the other person in his duchy. High Chief Igor of Minsk. Oh, here. Oh, is it de jure, maybe? Hold on. What is your de jure duchy? No. You're asking for a vassal that's not even in your de jure duchy. You're not ambitious. I will impress him with vague promises. I mean, I may as well. Can't do it mid-war. Can't do what? Oh. Offer vassalization? There we go. Defended against this punk. I don't think there's any reason to follow him. I'll just go and drop these. We'll chill over here. If they come back, we can just raise troops in here and it'll be okay. Yeah, I know we have duchies all over the place. Everything's weird and wonky. What we need to do is accrue piety. We may, when we come of age, I don't know if there's... Is one of the two learning lifestyles, does one give you extra piety? Because that could be really useful. Yeah, I think we'll definitely have to do that. And what we'll probably do is choose like the Paragon of Virtue or whatever, ambition, so that we can get more events to hopefully raise piety. I was looking forward to another day tormenting Dagonis with name-calling when he came up to me and gave me a sweetmeat. So I could throw it away and kick his butt, becoming rivals, or I could just thank him. Gain 2 diplomacy? And also stop being an asshat? Yeah, unless it's laced with something. Wow, 2 diplomacy. Religion focuses at least 100 of a piety event. Okay, gives events to give piety. Yep, good, good, good. That's what we want. Russian conquest of Stettin. God, watch this, like, become a big, giant blob of something I can never interact with by the time I'm actually old enough to declare war. Poison rip. Bottomless. Yeah, he has no butt. We're just going fast speed for now, because we're not really doing anything active until we come of age, I think. I mean, I could do more here. Spending money is maybe okay. No, I'll save it for now. Hey, Oribori. Thank you very much. Hello from Finland. Ooh. Oh my god. Sorry. I know it's not Finland, but that made me think of Scandinavia, which reminded me that I have chocolates and things like that sent to me from someone in Sweden. Anyway, sorry. Oribori. Hello from Finland. Graduated uni half a year ago and haven't had time to catch a live stream since. Thank you for all the entertainment and for introducing me to a ton of games. I blame you for it taking 7 years to get my master's. Oh shit, that's funny. Here's have one on the. Well, congratulations on your graduation. Even if you feel like it may have taken a little bit longer than you'd hoped. Dark Beholder has come of age. Ooh, and can get a really good learning education. Let's do it. Grey Eminence does give you a fertility boost, which would be handy. Grey Eminence is learning, right? I think so. Snort. I know, it just killed me. We can raid over here again. They don't have all their money. We could raid some of our other neighbors, which is probably a decent move. Although this is kind of protected. 4 gold. Yeah, I mean, we may as well loot a raid with these guys. I guess we'll start here and we'll just work counterclockwise. Those can't be priests, but that's okay. It's still, you know, good traits to. I don't know. I'm still hoping for, you know, she can have lots of matrilineal babies, do lots of education. Oh. Oh. Okay. Actually, even here, there's not. Now we can loot 6. Oh yeah, the Chancellor can probably move now. Thank you. We'll put you on Stettin itself. See if we can get a duchy claim. Because that would save us some warfare efforts. Oh, people change some things. Alright, new Stewart. Seems like a pretty easy decision to choose this guy. He likes us a fair bit. And he's by far the best. I like it. Let's start building Legend. Now, if the warriors come too quick, it might be awkward, but it's not a big deal. We'll get some prestige. The worst case scenario, if we don't use the warriors, we just lose some prestige from doing it. You're doing that. You might be coming over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over this way. We're going to abandon this territory because he's coming for us. 50 Christian Carlman doing in your main. Is there someone in our court? Belisarius series by Eric Flint. I do like old history type stuff. That's interesting. Okay. Victory and do a little raiding here. What's happening to our people? Alright, this guy... So again, it would be a 50-point swing if we put him on our council. Like, he would be, you know, a malcontent, which is unfortunate, but maybe he'd get better. On the other hand, we could just put Vishata over here. He's got a 21, which is nearly as good. So the only question is, do I want to appease one of my vassals or not? I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab Vishata over here. It's going to be okay. Could organize a raid, but I don't care too much about it. We'll just organize the army. It's going to be fun. Bodoms, nothing really going on. We'll pick something. We'll just pick something different. Here, we'll give you etiquette. We'll just mix it up. Vassal's got land in Germany. Oh, maybe, yeah. Sacrifice to the gods. Okay, Izzy appreciates my kind disposition, but thinks I could do even more to help others. So. Either way, it's going to consume my affectionate, which is a childhood trait. It's either going to give me charitable, or it's going to give me kind. Now, we got whiskey and chocolate as well. Hold on one sec. So kind kind of breaks even for stats. -2 intrigue, +2 diplomacy, which is fine. And our vassals like you a lot. However, charitable is just a flat +3 to stats, which is great. I think either virtue is going to be the same for piety type stuff. I think I'll take charitable for like tons of diplomacy. Oh, I can't raid here anymore. Oh, wait, hold on. We are sieging down the castle. Do I want to? Do I care? There's 5 more gold if we siege it all the way down. Plus, if we siege it down, there's a possibility that we steal people. There's a possibility we can't do that. Do I care? You know what? I'll just release you. Not going to do anything, but it doesn't matter. Well... Although, if we do have a... Where more, like, Great Tribal Festival. Increase prosperity. That might be worthwhile. I guess we don't do blots. Yeah, could steal relics. And we'll leave it here. We'll see what happens. We can't do, like, look for a smith or... Oh, maybe the decisions are different because we're a kid. Yeah, you're right. I am actually smart enough to write a book. Although, what I should do is I should wait until I'm an adult, because I'll have maximum stats. Although it does take a while to write a book. But yeah, I'm brilliant. Okay, then we'll siege the rest of this out. Will you be doing more HOTS for... No, multiplayer today will be Dota Underlords. Assuming we have time after we try Monster Train, which I'm very curious about. You can worship ancestors. Can I? Can I worship ancestors? Are you sure? I don't see it. Bastard child, the things... Ooh, chest pains. Ouch. I mean, we'll try to give you a decent education if we can, anyway. Oh, we're done raiding here. I guess we can move here. We can step on this guy. Oh, he's gonna run away, which is fine. And, yeah. Well, we can get 8 gold worth of loot without us having to even siege down the castle, which is kind of spiffy, dude. Council meeting. My marshal told us the rumor we encountered an artifact. Yes, arrange a search. He's got great stats. I don't know what... Shit! I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. Okay, minor treatment. That's good. So far, all we've had is a cough. It's COVID. 04. Coca cancer is a baby. If that happens, we have another goddamn... Okay, well, I would play as my uncle here, so at least I'd be playing someone of age, which is a nice change. That's sweet meat. I have a fever. Oh, we're about to finish the siege, so I guess I'll stay here. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna bother waiting for the siege this time, but we basically sieged it all out while pillaging the countryside for gold, so... Sure. I'm gonna seek treatment. Oh, I don't get to choose the range. Eat spicy food. Hey, it worked! Plus 5 health. Plus 0.5 health. Still, though. It's upgraded from the previous one. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Consumption. Well-tested. Yeah, just comfortable. No, we're gonna go for a well-tested treatment. 22 learning. Okay, charred carcass of a cat. Ugh, prompted you to dig in. As you ate, he told you how he chased the plump feline around your holdings for hours. You feel that you want to praise for his hard work, but the vile taste keeps the meat of the meal kept you silent. So, it'll balance out the stats of being sick. We get a whopping plus 2 health. We'll probably make it through this. Come on, just let me... grow up so I can start a goddamn war. Feline better? And yeah, if we war for this, and assuming we beat Pomerania for it, that is going to be wonderful. And yeah, maybe raiding Pomerania now makes a lot of sense, actually. To weaken them before we start the next thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get more retinues. I'm going to get this one with some heavy infantry. This one here with the archers. We're going to start to build those up. In preparation for things. How much more is there to raid behind the walls? Quite a lot. Alright, I'm going to finish this one. And then we'll go to Pomerania. And we'll start to compose a book as soon as we sort of come of age and get our final stats. Okay, siege is complete. We'll raid the rest of the gold. Actually, I guess you can just merge up over here. That's fine. Too much. I do not approve of eating of the cats here. Alright, there we go. Fully rated. Great stuff. So I'm just going to bop around. And we're going to make our way over here. Actually, maybe I'll go right to Stettin. I like that. I like it. We've got, like, you know, a lot of family involved in leading the raids, too. Bohemia. So you're in a war, right? Yes, you are. Delara needs childhood focus. I'll give you struggle. Just mixing it up a little bit. Regency has ended. Oh, we're great, Eminence! Finished my education in diplomacy. I feel I truly found my calling. Oh, that's great stuff. Holy shit, we have 25 base diplomacy. Holy shit. Technically, we still have consumption. I'm not going to lead an army right now, because I'm worried if we get an injury, it might send us over the edge. I'm going to attempt to start composing a book. And specifically, our expertise is relationships. So, diplomacy or intrigue. Let's try to do a diplomacy book. I think I should just start the war rather than go raiding. Oh, we gotta get married, too. Oh, there's not a piety one. I think because we're not Christian. And take prestige. Yeah, it's a silly starting diplo, yeah. The religion focus has a boost to health? It does, too. Yeah, let's do this. I like this idea. At least for now. Well, it's that or hunting also gives us a health boost. And hunting can get us like a pet, which can give us more health boosts. Maybe I should just do hunting. I mean, family focus also gives us health and fertility, and we'd like to make some kids too. Yeah, but the religion, yeah, we're hoping that the theology will give us events that will give us more piety, which we need to reform. So yes, we're going to commit on that. And in terms of ambition, I'm not sure. It has to have a treasury. That is true, but I think we're going to groom an heir. First, I'm going to look here for possibilities. Yeah, Meta over here, who has, I don't know, she's the wife of someone somewhere along the way. Unfortunately, she has lover's pox, so I don't want to marry her despite the fact that she's a genius. Gintar, as well, is attractive, but has lover's pox. There's a lot of that going around over here. There's a lot of that going on over here. So, who do we have marked? We have you, the strong, at 13. We have you, the genius, at 11. You, a genius, at 13. You don't have to be in here. We were just keeping track of you for something else. Impossible as well. We don't need to track you. And this guy over here, we don't need to track you either. So, I'm thinking we betroth ourselves to one of these. So, the earliest would be one of the two 13-year-olds. Because that's only 3 years from now. We'll be 19, they'll be 16. I mean, you're a bastard. Well, we could betroth, but what I might do is wait for more of the traits to break in. I think we're gonna hold off on that. What I might do is just look for some concubines. I don't know. Let's okay. Let's see. Yes, join court. Women who are not married. Oh, scroll bar may have screwed things up, but oh yeah, and there was a whiskey and chocolate earlier that I didn't get to. So no one with positive genetic traits would be willing to join us. So first, sorry, Andre, I forgot to go back to you earlier. I apologize. Here's a little something for the Meduha and Chocolate Fund. What is Meduha? For all the entertainment from amazing toponym's pronunciation for my Ukrainian girlfriend and Belarusian speaking self. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at pronunciation, but I'm in my defense, I'm also bad at pronouncing things in English, so, you know. And no one just now. Anyone willing to bend the knee and become a vassal with that Diplo score? Oh yeah, may check that before the war. Great point. Great point. First of all, Lithuania. No. What about over here? No. What about one of these little guys? No. Really? False religion. God. No, I mean, I don't know if there's like an easy place. I don't think there is. It's too bad to be like, let me know if anyone would be willing to become my vassal for some reason. But it looks like the answer is probably mostly just no. Yeah. Oh, it's mead! Traditional Slavic drink. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. See, I think we'll just go and declare war. Are we going to last 3 years without getting married? I think so. Yeah, two. Well, one of them was just a county. A few of these are just counties, right? This is just a county over here. And so, like, the relative power is good, but not de jure, and foreign cultures all hurting a lot. So, yeah. No real targets there. Fine. And I'm just going to go for the war. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the war, and then we're going to switch to another game. 652 troops. You're already in a couple of different wars. Declare war. Specifically, I'm here to claim the holy site. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to do that. And even though we shouldn't need them, I'm going to raise all of my troops. Just in case something goes really weird. And we're going to go straight for the war goal here. Yeah, it's true. I could focus on my de jure kingdom. So if we went to the kingdom and looked at de jure. But no, all of our de jure kingdom stuff is all big dudes over here. So yeah, there's no expansion that we can just go and ask, unfortunately. Whoa! Alright. Oh, there's a revolt. Oh, that's fine, because you're going to go... Oh, you do have to go through there. Okay, so first of all y'all only move to here. There we go. And then wait a little bit. Oh, fuck, you're still on raiding. Oh, I can toggle that off? Never mind then. I will just toggle it off. That's going to be okay. No one's on raid. Good. I'm going to have to wait for more troops to arrive before I go and take this army. Yeah, Pomeranian Revolt. It's not even the ones I'm really fighting against. Need to create more kingdoms. Well, the problem with creating more kingdoms is it will split our... Oh, yay! We're better. It will split our land because of Gavelkind rules. Okay. If we do this, it looks like we won't get in a fight. Yeah, okay, good. He started moving early enough, so that's great. I'm going to get the rest of these guys to just move, say, over there. We can siege out a couple of different places at once. Actually, I could de-siege the stuff from the Peasant Rebellion. Ah, oh, you asshat! Can't believe you would go and... I mean, it sort of doesn't matter. Depends on what their war is for. Daughter's born to the unlucky. And Bedinsis! Bedinsis has another daughter. We're going to pull another name out of the Moobot here. It's going to be just Androiden. Just Androiden. Welcome to the family. God damn it, Bohemia. Just in case. Oh, sorry, it's Bohemia, not Saxony. Yeah, still, you know what? It's going to be fine. Yeah, Pomeranian Revolt, really big over here. Oh, there. Start besieging that. That's fine. And you guys, well, it looks like they're going to move there. Actually, come over here. No, actually, this is going to be okay. Do that. want to finish this war here. Oh, now that's actually very interesting. Is there any chance... Yeah, I think the other army is staying here. Siege this out. So I think if we go over here, we're going to be... Oh, they finished the siege. That's what happened. Damn. Oh, no, we're sieging it. Maybe against the rebellion. Okay. You're done over here. I don't know if I can siege that or not. Let me just wait here for a sec. Yeah, it's half siege, so we'll take some. I'm just worried there's going to be a situation where the war ends up being, like, neutral. Although, at least it won't lead to, a truce of any kind. We do have a numbers advantage over here. It'd be a little risky, but not that risky. I think we're going to hop in here. Knock the revolt away. Oh, they finished their siege anyway. Although, then it'll be quick for us to siege it, because there won't be much in the way of garrison. Another morning where I wake up feeling tired is when I went to bed. I should do something about listless mind, need to spend some time alone. Yeah, I think if I do this, prayer meditation, I think this can lead to some piety stuff. So we're going to go ahead with it. Although it does mean there's going to be a regent while we're hiding away for a bit. But I think that's okay. Regency has ended. Oh! Secluded in my cave, I've subsisted only on the sacred roots and bitter juices favored by the priest. My thoughts are clear. It is by my will alone I will set my mind in motion. Too much food harms the body and dulls the mind. I'm going to lose gluttonous, and there's a chance that I gain a good trait, including diligent. Or just take piety. So either way, there's a 10% chance of becoming diligent. This way, I would lose gluttonous, which would be wonderful. $100 piety. Man, my monthly piety is basically nothing. Yeah, we'll lose gluttonous. Because we actually don't know if we can get the 750 piety. And at least we know we can lose gluttonous, and that's worth something. Look at them de-sieging this for like 62 people. Huh, heck. More legalism usually is what we're looking for here. Opinion, 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 which is nice, but no, I want the legalism. So if I go to religious here, I can revoke titles for anyone who doesn't follow my religion, which seems like the sort of thing I want to do. I think we can all agree. Did I get the trait? Oh, I did get diligent. Holy shit. That's really strong. So, we are close. We should be able to hit our 100% here with the rest of these sieges. I think it's going to be okay. Is this the rebellion again? Yeah, so we don't get war score from fighting the rebellion. Oop. You here. I'm going to make sure to stop there. Yeah, I know we're going to need our tribal org to max to reform. Well, no, we don't need that to reform the religion. We need that to become feudal. To reform the religion, we don't need to have our laws. We don't need to have this tweaked. So we're going to put this on, which will give me a few more options going forward. Do that. Take this guy out, which I don't think will give us war score because it's just a rebellion. But then we can start sieging out this province. Yeah, Kiev is being raided, but okay. 100%. Oh, there we go. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Excellent. And if we check here... Well, we're not at 50%. Oh, why is it only partially controlled? Is it because whoever's running this place? Yeah, this guy here, this is unacceptable. But I can revoke your title. You're an infidel. Only Germanic vassals will object. You're 63 and stressed. I might just wait for you to die. Yeah, I could try to murder him. That is true. Let's see. How easy would it be? Pretty easy. Most people are like, yeah, let's totally murder this guy. Okay. I'm not even have to bribe anyone. This is great. We'll pull you back to here for now, and then we'll drop some stuff. Diligence, good flag to have for events. It's also really good for raising kids, right? Things turn out, people dislike infidels. Oh, that is over 200% plot power without us having to bribe anyone. Oh, there you go. A carriage. Oh, those things are death traps. It's true. Armed thugs attack me while investigating the rumors of a plot in Kiev. Oh, okay. Alright, we could start imprisoning some people, too. Like the bottomless guy over here who's actually been a pain in the ass. No, yeah, where? Yeah, that's over here. Let's get ourselves in position and then try to arrest this guy. And if he raises his flag in rebellion, we'll have lots of troops. He'll probably just go to another dramatic person. If he gets killed, you'll have to revoke. You think so? Well, we'll find out. Nope, having a hard time finding the artifact. Why aren't I married? Is because I'm waiting for these genius girls to come of age. Well, the strong and the genius. We're gonna wait 2 years and we're gonna marry one of them. And come of age creepy. I know! Every time it's like a little creepy. I mean, I'm not much older than them, but it's still a little bit weird. Okay, yeah, looted over there, but that's going to be fine. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. I'm going to push for more shipbuilding tech. I don't know if it's going to increase the rate at which it spreads, but I'm going to try. So yes. Mr. the Bottomless. I'm sorry, would you have access to 3.4k worth of troops? He's only Rumova. Good call. Good call. Good call. I'm wondering if it makes more sense to remove one of his, like, actual counties. Because if I take the duchy title, it doesn't actually change much. What's with the no? I guess it would, because some of these guys might be vassals. I'm going to try to rebel anyway. It doesn't matter which one you try to revoke. Oh, you'll have to fight him either way. Just go in prison. Okay, he won't accept, so it'll fight. I see. Okay. Sure. Here, hold on. Just in case something goes really weird. It goes really weird. Oh my god! We got him. So now he can't say no. I think I can take all of his titles away, can't I? So, our domain is over our limit, but that's okay. He's got nothing left. So if we released him at this point, like, there wouldn't be an opinion boost. He might have some money. We'll try to ransom. Yeah, those two. That's fine. Bottomless has now become titleless. Oh, banished to take his money. That's true, huh? Might be too late now.
Okay. We can imprison this guy. If he wants to raise his flag in rebellion, he's not going to be very scary at all. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just execute him. Oh well, it'll be fine. We have more than 10 to 1, so we'll attempt to instantly assault it. There you go. Offer peace, enforce demands, and then you were a bad boy. So you are a traitor. No one will object if I take your title away from you. Awesome. I'm gonna drop my troops. We'll center up our dudes over here, but we'll probably be looking for some more wars soon. Yeah, I can't de jure you or anything like that. It's very annoying. You know what? I'm going to move the fabricate claims over here. I think I like that. Pretty big improvement. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here. When we come back, we're going to try to distribute our land. We do, I think, at this point. If we go... So someone who's not a ruler, but is of my dynasty, and will have to be a dude. So we have Dalaran. We have a couple of cousins here. They're still underage, but it doesn't mean I can't give them land and then build it into my family, which is really what we're looking for. So yeah, we do have family that can take land off our hands, which is great. We can give each one of these one county, which will bring us to 9 of 8, and then we can give someone else a, you know, a double county or something like that. But we want a lot of our people having a single county each. And then the other thing is, if we're sitting on too many duchies, which is not currently the case, we actually only have 2 duchies, but then it becomes great. You give a duchy to someone who has a single county, and they just won't be that powerful, which is going to be really nice and easy to manage. So we accomplished what I was looking to do today, which was to look after a lot of internal affairs, which we did, expand our dynasty a little so we can give the land to more people of our dynasty, which we did. As a bonus, we expanded our borders, which is nice, and more importantly, we expanded our borders specifically to encompass a new holy site, which we may want to go and build some defenses in, which might not be a terrible idea, just to make it a little harder and more annoying for people to raid and be problematic here. And yeah, Lithuania is definitely there. That's one of the reasons I moved my chancellor there. If we can happen to get a CB for the entirety of the duchy, that would just be convenient because we could do it in one war period. Carling's died in the west. I mean, so this is still, oh my god, that's Bavaria over here. Austrasia. There's not even a France anymore. Australia's in revolt. Like, this has just been shattered since the start of the stream. It's changed flavors of shattering, but it's still there. I guess there's an East Francia over here. But that's a little East Francia there. But yeah, that's about it. That's pretty busted. I love it. It's not where Bavaria is. Like, I'm offended on principle. But yeah, it is. There's Bavaria. Things are getting weird. Wessex has gotten a little bit bigger. Northumbria, I think, has gotten a little bit bigger as well. I think Ulad over here has picked up some more land, so there's a little bit of work being done in Ireland. Scotland has gotten more broken up, I think, than it was at the start of the stream. Oh, lots of stripy territory over there. And I am happy that the Umayyad haven't made any more progress. I don't think, since the start of things. I'm not sure. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we'll put a cut in here. Now, it's nearly 3. Normally at 3 we switch to the multiplayer. In chat, would you guys prefer that we did some Dota Underlords multiplayer, or would you prefer that we take a look at Monster Train? Keeping in mind I haven't even loaded up Monster Train, so it will be a very blind look. Serbia broke up. Yes, Bulgaria is back. Ooh, that actually might be good targeting. Okay, Monster Train is overwhelmingly in favor. Okay, so let me take a little cut. We're going to switch over to Monster Train, and then we'll see what the game is all about. I have not even seen a single video or screenshot of this game, so it'll be exciting. All right, give me a couple minutes, and Should I get a beer? Usually I get the beer for multiplayer. No. We'll go beerless for this. Okay, be right back.